this minute. Right this minute, I said. That's a pineapple. You're a pineapple. You're a pineapple. They do. Come on. What in the hell happened here, Jack? Oh. Oh. Hey kid, my angel, just starting angel. I don't know how many or if anybody's going to show up since it's 12 midnight on a Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. I just got bored. I had a bunch of stuff I had to go through, so I figure I might as well come on, do it live, see if anybody will come visit me. And my lovely daughter come to visit me. Oh, Angel, I forgot. I was going to send you this picture today. I forgot. I had Olivia and everyone drop by today. She's getting big, huh? If anybody's watching, that's my other daughter I'm showing a picture of. And then I got my other daughter, Angel, in the chat. I couldn't be asked for fucking more. This is awesome. What? That's cool, man. That's fucking really cool. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. I just texted Angel, too. I don't know what she's doing. $68. Oh, let's plug this in. Actually, oh yeah, we're good. We're good there. We're good there. Let's see, did that work? Oh. Yeah, that worked. I think. Man, I don't know why I can never ever get good lighting. Never figure out my lighting. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why? That's pretty good. That's better. It's weird, man, because it's showing the way I'm looking at it, or the way it's showing me that it's backwards. But I know it's showing it right to you guys. That's weird. Really weird. Uh-huh, uh-huh. 46. Lickety split. Where is diamond? Let's see. Where'd you go, Dimebag? You still here, buddy? Are you still here, buddy? I lost him.
Where am I?
Jesus Christ, that's loud. The hell you yelling about? Mama! Dude! How you doing, buddy? Did I lose you already? What? He gone. He gone.
No, I'm turning down to so as to not be quite so loud.
Yeah, I almost jumped out of my chair.
Is it quieter now?
Yeah, it's good, buddy. Damn, son. I think everybody fell asleep early tonight.
What happened last night?
I think I fell asleep last night. I don't know. Yeah, I fell asleep last night, actually. That's weird, man. It's showing all my pennies are backwards. Weird.
No, like I said, we're seeing them forwardwards out the machine here.
Yeah. I don't know why it's been doing that the last little while. I don't know. I don't know why. It's weird. Everything's been messing up on me lately. Another one, Anybody out there? Oh, I found another 2006 magnetic. No mint mark, no logo. Friggin' scored. Where the hell?
Right on.
Now I gotta figure out where I put it. Oh, right here. Right here. You know that, Angel? If you find a penny, a 2006, with no mint mark on the back, like that, the mint mark, you'll see it underneath her neck, right here. If there's nothing there, and it's a 2006, you just found yourself a $50 penny. Or if it's in condition like this, it could be worth several hundred. Depends. All depends. Choo-choo. I know, brother. Ooh, there's a hard one to find. 1945. Dude.
So you got a fresh box of pennies you're going through?
No, I just went through 3 bags.
Ah,
Went through 3 bags, and that was the only one I found that could be worth over 100.
holy.
The only one. Yeah, it was. I think I found someone's collection though, because I found over 2 rolls of grease strikes. Frostbite kind of telling me that they're that they're damaged. Well, yeah, they are damaged. It's called a grease strike. He's trying to tell me it's environmental damage. I'm not sure he knows his grease strikes. Like this here. Where is it? Where did I put that friggin' quarter? Oh, yeah, right here. Like this quarter here. I'm pretty sure I was looking at it earlier. And this is a grease strike too. Awesome. That is friggin' awesome. Yep. Both sides. Yep. Yeah, man. Hey, 710. Yeah, a lot of people collect these grease strikes, man. Yeah, people are ridiculous though. They're putting them on the pennies on for like $800 and shit like that. Like, come on, what are you doing? You know. Man, you can get $10-15 for the pennies with the grease strikes on it. You know, if it's a rarer date, you know, you can get a bit more for it. Man, I got over 2 rolls. Shit, man, that's a lot of freaking $10 pennies. You know. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. So what's it like down in Edmonton?
Well, it'll get more sunny days than used to when I was on the coast. So it's either cloudy or sunny, but there are less rainy days.
Oh yeah.
And this winter is not really indicative. I think we had a really light winter. I only used the snowblower twice.
Yeah.
I think that's probably low.
Have you ran into my kid yet?
I ran him over.
Yeah.
This isn't Bumstab, Canada. It's a pretty big city. I don't leave.
Know, but you're on the same street pretty much.
They'd have to come to here.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't leave here. I don't leave here. People from places bring me things.
Yeah, well, that's the way it should be.
The wife goes out and the son goes to work and Costco delivers, you know. I'm going to say.
Dimebag makes his money on the computer.
I don't do anything. Lately, I've just been taking it easy, not doing a damn thing.
No?
Well, I've been applying to certain things as they come up that I might want to do. And there is something I'm waiting on. There's a position I would do if it came open that the guys know that I'll do it if they want me to. So they could come to a point where I got a job offered to me, but it's a specific thing that I'd be doing for a company. So I told them, hey, if you want me to do that, I'll do it. And they're like, well, we got a guy doing it. And I said, yeah, well, if you ever need a different guy to do it, which happens sometimes, give me a call. I know what I'm doing.
Holy shit, dude. I just found 1982 pennies. Both weighed $3 or $3, 3.1 grams. They're large dates, but the last large date I had, I sold it for $25, man.
Okay.
And I just found two of them. Holy crap. That's freaking amazing.
So you're marveling by that. I'm marveling by the simple fact that I got myself a guitar that looks like this,
Oh, did you?
and I did not spend $1,299 to get it. I don't know how these poor bastards are going to do. China's doing quite a knockoff job when it comes to guitars, I tell you.
Oh, buddy, you should see the freaking coins they're selling on eBay. You know, like
Well,
this guy in China just started selling in 2023, and he's selling all these fake Morgans, fake silver dollars, fake,
fake
40%,
everything.
Kennedys and shit like that. And he's up to like 84 grand, like that he's sold, like 84,000 items he's sold. You know, the guy's got, I don't know, 200 some odd negative feedback, over 100 negative feedback, and then he's got over 100 neutral feedback. But the guy's making a killing selling all this fake shit. Man, I'm thinking about it. I might as well start doing that too. Screw selling my real coins and sell all the fake. Yeah, I can't believe that people are buying it.
Well, there's a lot of uneducated people out there, and I mean, it doesn't take a lot of education to understand that you're not getting an ounce of silver for less than the cost of the melt of an ounce of silver.
Yeah,
like it's just not happening.
He's selling Morgans for like $18 and shit like that, right? That don't happen.
See, instead of buying the real one, I bought this. This is the Chinese one made by this company called Fesley. And so it looks like this. Now here on the back, you see up by the neck how it's got that big carve that's right there in the middle there?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not in the middle of the picture. But anyway, see the carve for your hand and the carve for your body at the top. A real Les Paul wouldn't have those generally. And so that's an improvement as far as I'm concerned that they've made to the body of this thing. And otherwise, I don't know. It's good enough for me. I replaced the knobs because I don't like those knobs and those black rings around the pickups. I replaced those with the same color as the pick guard because I don't like the black ones.
So what, you paid $350 for yours too?
$299.
Oh, you paid $299?
$299 with a bag and a couple other small accessories, a strap.
Well, hey man, if it looks good and you like it, can't complain, right?
Well, you know what the thing with this is? Just for what it is, no matter what, this thing's never going to be worth less than $200. Any electric guitar that plays properly is worth $200. I mean, I have other $200 guitars. Basically, between $200 and $300, this thing will it has nowhere to lose its value to.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of neat that way. They want quite a bit more for the gold top, though. They want $588 if you want this gold top finish.
I don't know anything about guitars, so
I think it's just a dollar grab. I don't think it makes any difference to them in the manufacturing, honestly. But if I look over my finish on mine, I can see little blemishes because it's not a $1,200 guitar. So there's got to be something about it. And I tell you what else is funny. I pulled out the pickups in order to replace those black rings. Right. And in the cavity of the wood where it's like chock full of fucking polishing compound. They went to town on this thing with the buffer when there was nothing on it, but the holes were cut in it. And whatever polishing compound fell into the holes, well, it had to fall out of the holes, and nobody took a moment to knock it out of there. And I'm like, what's up? If you look at my last video, actually, I did a video of me stringing it up and stuff, and all this white stuff. And at first I thought, I'm not gonna do anything with that right yet. Oh, wow. I'm looking at this picture. You see this picture that's on the screen right now?
Right.
You see there's the pickup, and then there's the adjustable bridge, and then there's the part we call the tailpiece, right?
What's the tailpiece? You mean the long round thing?
The
Or
tailpiece is
upright?
there. The tailpiece is on the bottom where the strings initially come from, where
Okay.
they're anchored. Then
Yeah.
the tuning bridge is in the middle, and then you
Okay.
see the pickup.
Okay.
Well, that tuning bridge has got little screws on it. You can see those little screws?
Yeah.
They're to actually face the other direction, because you would have to adjust those at times, and there's no way to put a screwdriver down in there between the tailpiece and the adjustable bridge. That bridge is installed backwards in the picture. That bridge should be turned around so the screws are facing out the other way, so that the thing can be adjusted with a long screwdriver while you're playing it. So
Could
right
it be,
there in the
could it
picture,
be just a
simply
picture
wrong.
going backwards?
Yep.
But you know what I mean, though? It could be right if you look at it somewhere else, but if you look at it on this,
Well, that's just it. You know, again, there are a million examples of Les Paul guitars, and I think this one was just assembled incorrectly.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, they've been doing that. Yeah, that's not supposed to be that way.
Huh.
Mine isn't.
I would have
That's
never
all I
known.
care about.
Never known.
But yeah, I picked up one of these. I really like the body shape. I wanted to just have one of those in my collection, and at the price, didn't have a lot to lose, like I said.
All right.
I kind of want to take a belt sander to the back of it and sand those reliefs even larger.
Jeez.
The body itself is a pretty big slab of mahogany, and the top on it is a very, very, very thin piece of maple. Like on a regular, if you wonder what makes a real Les Paul more expensive, not to mention, hundreds of dollars more paid for all the little electronic components and all that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the body itself on a real Les Paul is going to be mahogany, but it's going to have like a 1/2-inch cap of maple on the top. Whereas this thing's got like a whisper of maple, the
Right.
thinnest amount that they could possibly put on it so that you get the look of maple without the cost of. But yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, they're cutting on the cost, right? Yeah.
exactly. But it'd be a 1/2-inch cap on an expensive one. And not to mention, even when you buy the Gibson is top of the line, then the one below that is the Epiphone, which is made by Gibson. That's one of the very first things they change. It's more like a 1/4-inch on the Epiphone. So, and the other thing too, you'll note if you buy a cheap guitar, is that they'll laminate a number of pieces together to make the body, which, lots of things are laminated wood. That's not a big deal. But if you're buying the $2,000 guitar, you're getting a body that's one piece of
One
wood.
solid, one solid piece.
So,
Or they actually put some time into it, right?
well, just the fact that you've got a one piece that's got no ugly blemishes in it, they're harder to come by, and you pay, a big premium to get it. That piece of wood has also been aged like a wood maker. He gets wood. He doesn't make a guitar out of that wood. He puts that wood into storage, and that wood will sit there for like years. He'll take other wood now out of storage. It's a cycle thing. I knew, well, my teacher at school who taught shop was a guitar maker. And I was, once I had a guitar, I actually went to his house one time and he helped me fix it up. And he had quite the little wood shop, but he had all this wood. And in fact, there's a company that buys wood from luthiers that die. So if you die, yeah, because luthiers are hoarding wood. And your family's going to look at it and go, "Oh, I don't know, it's like a lot of wood."
Yeah.
But that wood is so valuable because, it's the certain cuts of the certain kinds of wood that there is a company, and that's all they do. They follow up on luthiers who have died, who have wood that would be for guitars.
Yeah.
They buy it.
Well, smart, man. Why wouldn't they?
Well, isn't that one of the things that sort of bothers you when you pass on? People are going to go through your shit, have no idea what has value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up, asshole.
You're welcome. I got the same problem, dickhead. Well, this is it. You spend $300 on a guitar, and you think, should I just liquefy $300 worth of silver right now? And that way, at least I bought it with silver, not with cash,
Did you?
because I don't even know I didn't.
No.
But
Okay.
but you think, will anybody know what to do with any of this shit once you're gone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well, with
wonder.
where'd it go? With my dollar book, I'm gonna do this to all of them. Here, I gotta come back on there.
I received my biggest win ever from Copper Owl. I got a 5-ounce win.
Oh, nice, buddy. Hey,
Let me
how'd that?
fire up the
Yeah.
camera.
Hey, what happened?
How's it going?
Oh no.
This thing is always a joke, you know.
There we go. Yeah, where are we here? So what I did is with this book here, I every one that I bought so far, I put the price, what I paid for it on here. All right. So hopefully they look in the back of the book and see how much I paid for each one before they end up selling the goddamn stuff. I spent over $3,000 in 2.5 months just filling this book. Oh, I gotta take this dog out. Give me a minute, will you? I'll be right back.
That's why I have fun with it. Try not to get too serious. Just don't know. I swear to God, this stupid camera has been giving me some problems lately. Now it's not firing up. Peter's sake. Bum, 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 bum. Try to rerun the program. Find the camera. You dirty fucking blah, 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 blah. Find the camera. Find the camera. Find it, I say. See, it thinks it's found it, but it hasn't. Okay, let's turn everything off. Stupid thing. We'll just power cycle every little thing. Restart that. Check for updates. Is there an update? No. It says latest version. Super. Exit. And we'll turn that off again. Off it is. Okay, now what? That's rebooting. Cycle the camera back on. We'll cycle the app back on. All right. We will try to reload the camera control program. Nope. No bloody such luck. Whatever. I like the cutout for the lower frets. Yes, sir. Cut away. Friggin' camera. What does this thing want? Says wireless. Says disconnect. Come on. Come on. I swear, every time they update something on this camera, it goes wacky for a couple of days. Now it's wacky again. Wacky. It's wacky. I really don't like it when it's wacky.
All right, back. I'm back, Jack. Yeah.
Well, I wish I'd figured out what's going on with my camera, but I haven't.
Why?
Not turning on properly.
Really?
Yeah, they updated some software, and every time they do this, it's screwy for a day till they hear from all the people and figure out what they did wrong. Dummies.
Yeah.
You check for updates. Currently up to the latest version available. Go. It says it's ready. I hit go, and right now you should be seeing my face. And no, sir. No freaking sir. And that's piss off.
No, I didn't put the pointed 7 in there.
Bugger.
Let me see. I gotta put it in there right now when I'm thinking about it.
Let's see what else I could do in the meanwhile. This is where I fixed this once upon a time too. But maybe I just waited long enough and they fixed it and I thought that I had fixed it. Honestly. Because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about this. I already exited and relaunched the software. I'll try that again. Camera software. Version.
Yeah, I got my my pointed 7, 1947 silver dollar, pointed 7. I got it for $220, man. I stole it. I friggin' stole it. I couldn't believe what I paid for it. Oh man, it's crazy. You know how I do it? I'll put in my first bid, right? And I'll put it in like at 9 seconds. But I already have one copied onto my mouse, I guess you call it. And I click and paste it in at the very last second. So I had 215 in the box to bid. So I bidded that at 9 seconds. And then I copied, paste my last bid in of 295. And both of my bids were higher than what I got it for, which I couldn't believe what happened. It was like no one was bidding that day or something. It's freaking amazing. Just amazing.
Okay, looks like I'm getting a firmware update. Super. Let's get that firmware update, GD. Bloody stupid.
Ding ding.
Beep, beep, beep.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Jack.
don't get old. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Don't
too
get
late.
old. Don't get old.
Too late for that, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
Too late for that, Jack.
Too late for love.
Forget what I've been doing here.
It's too late. It's too late. Too late for love.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a little too late. And well, that's all I got, so let's go with that.
You're starting to act like I do. Right out your fucking ticket. What's going on over there?
Okay.
He lost his mind again. You still here, 710?
Oh, that's right. That's all.
Oh, nice. I am, he says. All right, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us, bud. I appreciate it.
I am the Eggman.
He is an egghead.
I'm as big as the walrus.
Yeah, you're big as the walrus, all right.
Cuckoo.
Oh, come on.
There's my head. Look at me, upside down.
What the hell are you doing upside down? You know,
Hanging around, man. Just hanging out, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever, buddy. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. So. Beep, beep.
It's hard
That's
to do
warm.
that, isn't it?
Beep, boop. There, close enough. See how they run like pigs from a gun. See how they fly. I'm flying. Sitting on a cornflake. Something, something, something. Dead dog's eye.
You see that double in that 9 now, eh? Holy crap, man. It's hard to show stuff when your freaking camera's showing stuff backwards. It's hard to figure it out, man. It's stupid. There's another one. Double. Oh, who's talking to me now? Who's talking to me now? Cool.
I am going to put a hole in that. Great big hole right in the middle. Tee hee hee. As soon as I determine how to make a nice hole.
What is that? An ounce thingamajigger?
It's an ounce of copper.
Oh, that's copper, that one? Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, an ounce of copper is not a lot of money these days.
No, it's not. Well, a pound of, buddy, right now, a pound of copper is at $5.50, maybe $6 now. But they're estimated to go up over $10, man. That is crazy.
On my guitar, there's the switch that switches between the two pickups or a combination of both of them, like a 3-position switch. And it's usually got this ugly little plastic disc underneath it that says rhythm or treble. And I'm going to get rid of that little thing and I'm going to put that copper right there and I'm going to put the switch right through it. I'm going to make it my guitar's switch.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what I want to do with it is make it mine, you know?
Yeah, well, it's yours. If you want to fucking put holes through, go right ahead.
I got a drill.
Yeah, there you go. See? You can do whatever you want.
Actually, my problem is holding the coin nice and still when I got to make like a 1/2-inch hole right through the middle of it, and I want the hole to be in the middle for one, and I don't have my center finding jig.
But you just measure, get a marker, put a dot, and clamp it down on use a cloth or something to clamp it with, so you don't dent it. All right, you'll be.
I think I'm going to start by drilling just a little hole in the middle.
That's the way you do it. The tiniest first. And
Just I
then
have no fucking tools here. My problem. I got to do whatever I do with what tools I've got.
yeah.
If I had all the tools, I would do it on the drill press, and I would, I know exactly how I'd go about it if I had the tools I wanted to have.
Yeah. Well, buddy, if you're around the corner, you can come over here and do it.
A person can always go with a good drill press, Good drill press is worth owning. Anyways, I got that set up so I could show you this. To give you an idea size-wise.
Holy fuck, man.
Oh, the USA.
Is that your 5-ounce win?
Yeah.
Nice. That's
From
really
Elemental.
cool, dude.
5 troy ounces at $9.99, baby.
Dude, that's almost $250, eh?
I know that's my guitar right there. But I promised them I wasn't taking its truth.
That's friggin' nice.
Thanks for the guitar, man. You would have said I could have sent you money to buy a guitar then.
How'd you win it?
Last man on the wheel appreciation deal.
Was it like a $5 entry fee or something?
No, he was at his he had just achieved a certain number of
subscribers.
Yeah. And so it was a celebration deal.
Awesome.
This was last man standing on the wheel celebration deal. And it was a little bit contentious how he did it. But in the end, he did it and he named me, so I accepted. I think there was a person or two that thought it should have gone some other way, but
really?
Oh well. I'm not involved taking what I'm given. I'm working for a living.
No, what are you gonna say? No, don't give it to me. Give it to the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. No.
No, it's not a dime. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't win. I'm not Anna. I don't win all the time.
Yeah. Hey, but you gotta play them to win them. And if you're there playing them all, you know what I mean? That's how you win a lot. No offense to anybody, but that's what a lot of people do. Power to them, right? The more time you have, the more chances you got.
Well, you can't win if you don't play.
That's right. That's why I never win. Because I never play. Some of it.
Well, honestly, that's a reason why I don't win. I'm not a big gambler.
Yeah. Hey, if I see it, I'll play it, but I'm never on it, so.
Hey, if the lottery goes up to the high lotteries and it's a 649 or the pick 7 or whatever the fuck it's called these days, I kind of want my chance. I just want a chance. I'm not even buying a win. I'm buying the opportunity to dream from now till the draw.
Yeah, I just took my. I had a bunch of scratch tickets stuck up in my bulletin board, and then I got 3 actually the other night, and I won 15. No, a Plinko, so I won a chip, and then I won $5 on my other ticket, and I hadn't brought my tickets in. And then it went in $45 and then I won $20 on the Plinko chip. So I spent all that on Lotto, Max, and some more scratch tickets. So yeah, I didn't even know I had all that money sitting there. But that's cool.
I'd like to think that if I was to win one of those big lottos, I'd grab myself an RV and hit the road and enjoy it. But I've been watching some RV stories. Man, I tell you, there's some nightmare RV stories, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Might be better off buying a car and just sleeping in hotels.
It'd probably cost you about the same. Dude, you got to figure, how much is a hotel room a night?
Well, when we were moving, we had to use a couple, and I was not that very happy with the cost of it, to tell you the truth. They do get their pound of flesh for what they give you, but I guess that's what it costs. I'm not much of a world traveler, so I'm not used to.
How much did it cost you a night?
For the wife and I, well over $100.
Okay, well, figure in your RV, say driving from, I don't know, Toronto to Niagara Falls, how much is it going to cost you in gas? You know what I mean? it's going to cost you more than $100 or whatever.
I don't know, but I love to drive, and I like whatever I do, whatever I did, I would be driving to the place.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I had a choice right now, so I've got money, so
Yep.
that makes it clear I'm buying a fucking Tesla. As simple as that. I'm going to get the full self-driving package, the whole schmear, and I don't care if I've got to put a generator and a gas jerry can in the back to make me feel happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll charge myself. I don't care if it takes all night.
Yeah.
But
hey, man, people do that, eh? You know.
well, these
Yeah, but
days,
you got to figure, man. Them big RVs cost a lot of money to drive, bud. You
a
know?
lot to drive, a lot to initially get, because you're looking. I would think at that level, you're replacing a house. You've got $100,000 into the RV already,
Yeah, and that's just for a simple one, right?
and then
I've been
if there's
looking
any
into
kind of
them.
repair at all,
I've been looking into them because the kids want me to sell everything and then just move closer to them. And they want me to get like a big RV or something so I could move around, kind of thing. And I'm like,
well, the only thing I would say from what I've learned about RVs is don't buy a new one. Buy one that somebody else has had the initial problems with, if there were any.
why?
I mean,
Why not buy a new one?
I'll tell you what. There's a guy on YouTube. His
Yeah.
name is Steve Lato, and he's a lawyer.
Okay.
And he covers the issues with RVs, and it's especially difficult if they're new, because you would think you just dropped $100,000 on something, but that something is a lot like a car, it's a lot like a van, but it doesn't got any of the same rules as cars and vans and buses and any of those things. An RV is a completely different animal. And when it comes warranty time, it can be a huge problem. Where is it the warranty of the maker of the RV, or the chassis maker, or the engine
Oh,
maker?
no way.
Oh yeah, it is a
Wow.
nightmare. That's what I'm saying. And there's another gal on YouTube. She does RV life, and
So
she
there's
tends to
not,
cover.
you can't
Hmm?
you just can't get your whole RV pretty much insured by one insured or the warranty by one person. It's all different parts that got to be warranted.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like that. And when something breaks down, they all pass the buck one to the other.
Jesus.
I mean, the story, the last one I listened to were these. I mean, let's face it, they are the outliers, the worst of the worst stories. But they literally returned with their RV a day after buying it with a problem, and it sat on the lot at the RV place waiting for the replacement part the entire season.
Oh,
It never moved, but it was theirs.
yay. Happy trails, eh?
Yeah. That's fine too for somebody like that, but there are some people that show up with needing a repair that they don't have another place to be. They have to live in their RV on the lot of the RV place waiting for the repair.
Never thought of that.
That's got to suck.
Yeah, it does. Huh.
Yeah, I would be very careful. I'm scared of them to a certain extent, and yet that lifestyle so appeals to me, the idea of just going.
Yeah. Well, that's, the kids want me to do that, but that's their dream. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
their
that's something else
dream.
you got to be aware of, not your plan.
Yeah, that's their dream for me. I don't need someone to dream for me. I'm just happy where I am.
Well, something to be said about this, having relatives just the perfect amount away, so they're not going to be able to just drop in any old time. You can't be involved in their day-to-day dramas, right? They got to figure those out for themselves. Yet, if something was ever to go seriously wrong, you're that far away, right? That far.
Yeah.
You're probably right. And it's out of love, because you're not going to be there forever. They're going to have to figure out how to deal with their lives, right?
Well, they're worried about me right now. You know.
Oh, yeah, I guess. And truly, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hard to be loved, but you don't want to be smothered. So here's a Epiphone Les Paul tribute. Now, this is an Epiphone made by
Hey,
the
Marketplace.
this is made by the parent company. So if you look down there at the adjustable bridge, you can clearly see the screws facing the other direction.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
You know, I'm just
Bring that up again. I couldn't see it.
I'm trying to get a different picture. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see them right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the funny things about Chinese guitars. The guys who are making them don't necessarily play guitar or know what the hell's going on. I seen one guy who had to remount one of these things because it was mounted in such a place as it would have never been possible to set the guitar up properly and play it. So, I mean, it can literally come to that. Oh, look, you decided to work.
Ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
screw me.
Ding, ding, ding,
Looks like the update went through. Thank you very much, camera guy Logitech. I love you a lot.
Don't be fucking doing that. It's not good.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Camera turns on its own. You could be walking around with my dork out. You don't know. Camera turns on its own. What the hell?
Should
Anyway,
have had my dorkin. Dorkin.
dorking?
You've been dorkin.
Had my dorking.
That's funny.
I keep my dorking.
So I'm looking for a 65 pointed 5 large beads. I don't have one of them yet. Well, I might have one. I just haven't found it.
You get my subscribe video.
Blue Moon.
Click the subscribe button right now. If you have not done it, you do it. You do it right now. Millions of people every day. People come and they watch these videos and they don't even subscribe. You can make a difference. You can do it. You can do it. Click on it now.
Dude, since I haven't been on, I've lost like 400 or 500 subscribers in like a year not being on.
Well, that's going to happen.
It's crazy. I know it's going to happen. It's so hard to get them back, you know?
You know, I've even gone through my list. Anybody who didn't do something for me in the last little while, I'll be honest with you. The list is kind of long. So, you know, I look through it, and if I haven't found and had any interaction with that channel in a while, and if it's not necessarily a topic I'm interested in, because there are channels I'm definitely sub to that maybe didn't do anything, but it's a topic of interest to me. And then there are channels that I clicked on because we did a mutual. They clicked on me, I clicked on them. I thought I'd try out their channel and see, what interesting thing they may have. Yeah. And there comes a point there, if you don't hold my interest to some extent, I'm not just going to, well, it'd be different if I only had 100 or 200 or 300 subs, but what do you got, 2,000 or 3,000 like me?
I'm up.
Yeah, because we're very generous with our subs, but at no time can anybody assume that we could watch all these channels. Not only that, though, those that make content come to the front. So by the time I've used up my minutes watching the ones that make me content all the time, there's no time to watch.
Well, you know what? I'll just subscribe to anything just because I know how hard it is to get subscribers. Yeah. I'll just, I don't care if I go watch them or not.
Not to mention the time that you spend watching other people and subscribe to other people, that is halved or quartered if you make content. Because if you make content, there's the time that you are actually making it with the live button click. And then there's time when you've got to figure out your shit. You got to get your ducks in a row and get your coins where they need to be. You're going to get the camera. You're going to grab there's a lot of behind the scenes shit.
A lot of messing around. You got that right.
Yeah, so now you use even more time, so you're not spending any time watching, somebody else's channel, unfortunately.
Well,
And that doesn't mean, you don't like them, nothing to do with them personally.
no, of
But
course.
people who also do things that you like are making stuff on the weekly, and it's coming up on your feed every time you come on.
Yeah.
Cletus McFarland has a new race car video, and, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
uh, uh, Canadian Looney has put out a new Canadian politics thing I have to catch myself up on, and it's all of that, right?
Yeah, brother.
If the revolution is on, I want to know. I don't want to come late.
Come late
Come late to the revolution and not get a good seat.
to me. Talk to me.
The revolution will be televised.
So I gotta look for a 2006 P magnetic. I believe it is. That's the most. I think that's the most valuable penny in the 2000s. I think.
Hang on a second here. Where's my
And go take a
friggin'
look.
pen?
Make sure.
People tell me shit, but it doesn't help. There it is. There it is. There it is.
No, it doesn't help. You're right. It's you gotta.
But listen, this is how I fix it. So you're talking about pennies right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write 1 cent. Okay, and which is hard to find?
Okay. There's two
20
of them actually.
Okay, 2016,
2006.
2006. Okay,
2006. No mint mark. No logo. And it's magnetic.
two 2006. No mint mark, no logo, magnetic.
That's right. And
Okay,
then there's the 2006 P non-magnetic. So the magnet don't stick. And
so I
that
took
one-
my Sharpie and I got my green pad on my desk and I just decided I'm going to use it for notes. And so I wrote 1 cent, 2006, and then NMM, no mint mark, right? And then N logo, no logo, and then mag Y, mag yes. And then below that I wrote P mag N. So that's all I'll leave for a note there, and I'll know 2006 is of interest, and those little notes will tell me everything I need to remember about our conversation.
Oh, that's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. The 2006 magnetic AU50 is $55. The 2006 P non-magnetic is $132 at AU50. I have not found one of them yet, but I haven't.
I have pennies to go through, but I don't have I just don't have what it takes. I can't do it.
Okay, and the 1985 pointed 5. Write that down.
Okay. I don't want to get too much, but yeah, I get obviously.
Yeah.
85.
I'm just telling you ones that you will or it is possible to find, right? And
Possible.
Then, yeah, 65 pointed 5 large beads. That's another one that's possible to find.
65s. There's a whole series of bizarre ones in the 65 series.
There's a few.
Yeah, and that's a pain in the ass.
But the 65 pointed 5 large beads is, it's pretty. It's worth finding.
Well, I've got that hanging. What is that hanging 3, hanging 2, whatever one I've got?
Yeah.
Is that you one?
Yeah.
Got that one.
Yes, you do.
Did my one go in your book? In your book?
Put it there, yeah. I'm thinking about sending it in.
It was a good one.
It is.
I was happy to be able to send that to you. I don't think I've got that much on my end that's worthwhile, to tell you the truth, but
that could
you
be
know how it is. You've got to go through your shit with a fine-tooth comb before you really know.
Yeah, it could be worth quite a bit of money, man, depending on the.
I hope it is, man.
Me too. Me too.
I'd never
tell you.
That'd be one thing. If I ever won a big lottery, I would delight in being one of those guys who skulks around looking like he's poor as shit and just sort of solves little problems as he walks around, you know? You show up at the food store and pay for the people's food behind you. Just yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Marketplace. I was over checking out. I wasn't watching this. I was over looking at the price of the coins.
I'm no help.
Sorry.
I'm not really signed on as co-host tonight. I'm just a lollygagger, but I have been not paying attention, and I apologize.
What else is new? You never paid up.
Apologize. No, you're right. I don't. You're correct. I just
No,
don't.
me neither. Me neither. You got a lot of Americans.
Okay. What we're going to do here. What we're going to do here.
I don't know. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
What I said.
I know what he said. First thing I'm going to do is pop out the chat. Then I'm going to move it to my chat screen, which is over there. And then we're going to make it live chat because live chat's better. Bumper stickers should be issued. And then I will close that. And we'll close this.
Yeah, man. If you're sitting at home a lot, man, you should be grabbing boxes of nickels, dude.
I actually have a bunch of boxes that need to go back right now. I've gone through what I have here. Just been too lazy to get them. You know how it is once you've got a couple of 3 boxes and it's heavy.
Oh, I know. Like, buddy, I've had boxes of nickels in here. I just shoved them somewhere and I, put something on top of it or whatever. Forgot I even had them.
Nickels are the worst. They're heavy.
They're heavy, yeah. Dude, I've been pretty lucky though, man. I found 2 1996 attached 6 so far. Like I'm ecstatic about it. I can't freaking believe that I found them. I'm just
Well,
you
know how it is with our group. There's that one. What's that one nickel that's harder to find? The 1970 was it? Low mintage.
I don't know. Really, well, the only real hard ones to find are the older ones.
I did. Hang on. Ouch. That's not supposed to hurt.
I mean, I probably got a half a 5-gallon pail full of nickels, 81 and older. It's like they're all the ones that are 100% nickel, Each one of them are worth 12 cents each, man. That adds up. I sell 200 nickels, which is 2 pounds, on eBay for $25. People buy it all the time. It's crazy over here, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Which one?
Oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do, Norty, to do? What should I do, Norty?
No.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Cool. Fine.
I broke my friggin' bracelet. Oh, a beeswax. Oh, well, I can't fix it. Blue moon. Now you got me singing now that friggin' stupid song. Blue moon. 70, 71. I guess they're harder to find. But if you grab a couple bucks or a box of nickels, you'll probably find them. You know?
Bloody hell.
Here's just one container of nickels, 81 and older, that I have. And I sort them all out, you know. Let's see. What's the 1967, 1945 to 2005, all 70s. Here's one, all 60s, 61, 61 to 63, the stop sign ones, a bunch of rabbits. Oh, there's a bunch of rabbits. These ones here are all Americans. What are you doing in here? Oh, 1935 penny. I don't know what it's doing in there. Hiding. Oh, let's see. I grab a handful. See if I can. I just cleaned my chain bracelet, a WD-40. My hands stink. Yeah, silly fucker. You're supposed to put gloves on. That's funny. Yeah, WD-40, man, it's awesome. I love it. I love it. Love it, 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 love it. Out of 79. Well, there's a 60 stop sign.
For my nickels, I need a few actually. I need like a 98W, a 99P, a 2000W, a 2003 WP.
All
Are
I
these
would have is 81 and older.
are those things unobtainium or what?
Say that again?
I wondered if those are even findable.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I need my 64 extra water line too. I know that's findable. This book here is 53 and up.
Here's one here I found going raw hunting. Pretty cool.
$37 dot or 37
37
maple
dot.
leaf.
No, it's a dot. It's the first year after George V, I believe. It's the first year of the beaver. Put it that way. First year of the beaver. And I forget why they put the dot on it.
The beaver's been a factor all along, I think. But I hear you. First year of the beaver.
They put the dot on it because I think it was made in a different year. Hey, Davey, I forget the story though. You know?
Yeah, I hear you.
I forget.
Hey, Dave.
The story. Hey, there's a 71. Ding, ding, ding.
71.
I found it. 72.
Value.
Yeah, but everybody wants 2 pounds of nickels. 25 bucks. 25, 25, 25.
Yeah, it's the 1970 that had a circulation of only 5.7 million.
5.7 million? Okay.
Yeah, so that makes it harder to come by just by circulation alone.
Yeah, that's definitely a low mintage for sure, man.
Well, for example, in 71, 27.3 million were made. So
how many in 1970?
5.3, did I say?
5 million. Wow.
Yeah, and then the next year, 27, and previous to that in 69, it was also 27.8 million. So it's 27, 5, or 20, almost 28, 5, and then 27. So yeah, hard to find.
I wonder why.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I think they concentrate on other coins, running them. They did so many, they can sort of skip a year almost, but they can't skip a year, so they've got to make some, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense. Like they know there'll be a demand. It's not like they can get away with making none. The whole coin world would have a shit fit.
Maybe they had a shortage or something. I don't know.
Not only that though, the coin world is not new at all in any way, shape, or form, right? If the guys decided this year we're only making 5 million, they know also what they're doing to the value of that coin right there.
Yeah.
Same way as these mistakes are made, right?
Yeah.
Sure they are.
I know, right?
Every now and then it's just good for the coin world for you to make some errors.
Yeah. Throw a handful of
not just one.
The copper or something.
Not just one error. You're going to have to put out a few thousand, and we're going to scatter them around.
Yeah. Throw a few dime planches in the penny machine.
You got any of those coins of that run that we did for the Bahamas? No, throw a couple of them in there. That's going to make somebody's day.
Yeah, man.
The Bahamanian beaver. Yeah, I think there's some fuckery, but good for them.
Yep, I haven't found a 70 yet. I'm looking.
So if Alberta separates, are you coming?
Yep.
Good. We'll find a place for you.
Okay, buddy.
Well,
no, man, that would be friggin' amazing.
It doesn't feel like if around here, but see, this is not something we need the rest of the country to agree to, and that's why it's more doable than winning the.
It's gonna happen.
It can happen.
It's gonna happen. You know
I
that
would.
lady, man. I love her. I think she's amazingly smart.
What I see is firstly we stand alone, then we get an offer from the US. Once we have an offer from the US, we join as a state.
Oh,
Then British Columbia looks over at us, and even though the people who are running it there would be completely against it, the people themselves would be completely for it, and the US would say, look, we've already welcomed Alberta. We would love to have a straight corridor up to Alaska. So why don't you guys come along? We'll make you a sweetheart deal. And they would offer
yeah.
British Columbia a better deal than even Alberta got. And BC will say, fuck yeah. And then Saskatchewan will be coming because it's got a certain amount of oil and because it's not very valuable. So it's not
Right,
going to
Mark,
cost
right.
a lot to have. And Manitoba will come because we will want access to Hudson's Bay.
Yeah.
And that will be it. We will not want Ontario or anything east. Not a thing. And you know
Well,
what?
Ontario won't join because we got Doug Ford and all them retards down here.
Well, it doesn't even matter. It wouldn't matter who was in charge. Even if they were nice and wanted to join,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
No,
It
you're
doesn't
right.
make sense. You don't have anything to offer.
No.
And the thing is, then Canada is just like Canada used to be. Laurentian Canada is all that will be left of Canada. And you know what? Within my lifetime, there's two things that could happen. We could have a good old nuclear war yet,
Hmm.
really mess things up. That'd be bloody interesting, I tell you.
Damn right it would be.
How many more years do we got to live anyway?
20.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't care. Like I literally don't give a flying fuck if they want to let them fly. Let them. I don't care.
Yeah, just let them fly far enough away from me where I can breathe normal. That's all I ask.
I'll live the movie for a little while and then I'll pass like everybody else. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I really just don't. There's no more give a shit left in me. I gave my shit. It's done. Don't
Yeah,
care.
brother.
I mean, I don't want it, but at the same time, I much rather see Canada break up. Countries have come, countries have gone. Just Canada was doing fine until we ran it into the ground. I'm going to say it. We ran it into the ground with immigration. And the problem with the immigration is not the people individually in any way, shape, or form. But if your policy allows people to come to your country that don't speak your language and you import them en masse, great big numbers of them, they're never going to feel comfortable where they are in their new place. So they're going to get together in little groups. So
Right.
that caused Canada to become a pile of little groups that don't talk to one another and don't know how to talk to one another. Until you have the communication, have you cannot have integration without communication.
Dude,
And they've made it
happening
so
here.
there can't be communication because we don't even speak the same language. Now,
I'm in
that
a town. Listen to this. I'm in a town, okay? It has about 3,000 people in it. Maybe. And about, say, 600 people moved into this new subdivision. And they're all, yeah, I don't care what, they're East Indian or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And they're all their little community. And they're yelling at people for driving their quad runners down the quad runner trail because they're walking on it. I had a guy jump out right in front of me, started yelling at me. The guy almost run his ass over. It's trying to take over the place, man.
well, that's the
What?
numbers. The numbers are well. You see, and that's because they've already like the whole thing of being separate from us is already entrenched, right? If we had them, the rule was not only do you have to pass certain tests, but you've got to learn how to speak English. When those people come, they would be integrated, and there wouldn't be that like kind of thing that you experience would happen.
And it'd be better for them too, you know?
And people's if anybody out there says I'm full of shit, you go to England and
I'll back
you
you.
you go to England and you will be speaking to people who look to you as if they came from South Asia, as if they would just arrived from India. And
Yeah.
they will speak to you like this, and they will speak to you in proper English, and they will speak to you like an educated person. And you will, if you closed your eyes, you would not be able to tell you weren't talking to any kind of normal English guy
Yeah.
because they learned English, they can converse, they've integrated into society, they're virtually no different than anybody else. I have no problem. It's when you keep yourself separate, you make your own communities, and then you bring your community against my community. That's the problem. And your community can't talk to my community, and my community can't talk to your community. And then you jump out in front of some guy and
Yeah. Fucking
you don't expect them to beat your stupid ass? Like, come on. Where are you from?
He's lucky his wife is there.
But it all comes from a lack of
Can't
communication.
stop burning. We're just roasting hot dogs, brother.
Way too many, way too big of a lack of communication. If we could talk to one another, we'd be better off.
There you go.
Can't even talk to one another. It's like a bad marriage.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And it's, yeah. Yeah, and if you come here and you're, well, there's my next bone of contention that people won't like. I don't believe you should be able to involve yourself in politics unless you're born here. If you have to immigrate to a country, you choose one that you agree with, not one that you're going to try to change when you get there. If you want to change things about Canada so that you're going to come here and involve yourself in politics, then choose a country that's the way you like it. Never mind coming here and trying to change what we've been working on for years. That's out. That's out. Your children, fine, absolutely fine. Educated here, understand. Basically, they're Canadian. I don't. They're as Canadian as anybody else. You're born here. You're gonna understand the Canadian, the thing that we are.
Yeah, unless you're locked in your house, kind of thing, you know.
But if you've come here from somewhere else, you can't work in. I don't mean work in. You could work in a government office. You can't hold government office. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't be my lord and over. You can't be my overlord. You come here from India, and just because you work hard at it, or even just because the community that you land in happens to be a group of your people who never learned English, and now they see a guy with the right kind of a name that reminds them of home, and now they're voting for you. Not that you know a damn thing. No.
Don't know nothing.
Take off, eh? You got to learn how to speak Canadian. John, I'm griping, and Numbnuts here is looking through nickels like always. And we're talking about the plight of Canada, which is in the shit show shambles. And
Hey, Johnny boy.
I'm inviting George to flee his province, which would be a state to the other people, y'all. And to come here if he needs to, because my state or province, if you like, is going to separate the fuck away from Canada, because Canada's a big bag of bullshit. And I don't want George to be left behind, so I'm offering him safe haven in the newly formed country of Alberta.
He's going to save my ass is what he's going to do.
We won't allow it.
He's going to save me.
You're even allowed to bring Molnar.
Can't. Fucker can't walk. I'll have to drag him.
There's unfortunately a list of people you're going to have to leave behind. It's not very long. I'll give it to you later. They're not coming. I don't care. I'm going to kick their asses before they get here.
Sorry. Got to go. know what happened to Mikey. Oh, Mikey. Actually, both Mikes. Sent them both the link. I sent them texts. They must be all sleeping.
Where's Poochie? Poochie Panucci.
I don't know.
That's your
I
sin.
sent them the link. I sent them a text. He having a nap. He's having a nap. Again. Another nap. He needs his beauty sleep, he says. He needs
I wish I didn't like China so much.
Fuck China.
I know. That's my problem, but they keep making these really cool things. You know, the Chinese watch business is as old as the Swiss watch business. And they make some really nice watches, like this one here that's on the screen. I really like some of the Chinese watches, and it's unfortunate because I really hate the idea of supporting China. But look at this. That is gorgeous. That is bloody gorgeous. You see that right in the middle, that brass part? Yeah. That's a tourbillon. And what a tourbillon is it's like the sprung movement of the watch that could be sitting still. It sits still in every other watch. But in this watch, the tourbillon spins itself so that it's never affected by the force of gravity. It's always moving around so that it keeps better time that way, they say. But that was a thing for pocket watches where they would go in a pocket and sit in one position all the time. So that was a solve for the inaccuracy of pocket watches. But now they put it in regular watches because it's just something that's really, really hard to do that looks really cool. So there it is. That's the tourbillon. And these guys here will put a nice clear back on it so you can look into the back of the watch and see it all running. I mean, that's gorgeous for Pete's sake.
How much does that cost?
Well, it won't be overly cheap. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. I'll see if I can find out after it. The thing's gorgeous. Come on. Well, so I like something with a day and date, but when you have
if it's $10 or $20 or $5,000, I can't have it.
You can't have it?
No.
How come?
Because I got to spend my money on coins. I'm not allowed. Not allowed.
Actually, you know, when you get down to it, watches are a place where the people who have a lot of money can hide some of that money quite easily.
Yeah.
Good watch will retain its value.
What's it doing? Checking diamonds?
It's got a diamond crystal.
Oh, wow. I have one of them testers.
Let's see if we can get the info here.
Dude, I can't find a 1970 fucking nickel.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a few dollars. The dial is meteorite, and the limit is 221 pieces.
Oh,
so I would expect it's going to be pretty expensive.
I think 710 said he's going to buy that one for me. Ding, ding, ding. Or it might have been Davey. Oh, Davey. You fucking son of a bitch. Davey Crooked. You fucking
Realistically, we'll look at one of these seagulls. They're pretty cool. I don't know if they put the price on it. There we go, 2,700 American for this one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Of all the things that are luxury items, I kind of understand watches to a certain extent. There are other things that are luxury items that are super expensive, and I don't understand why. But a finely made watch, I get it. So here's the best price you can get on the guitar thing. $294. That's the current Amazon price for this color. The color that I bought was more again, and then this black one's even more, but yeah, $294. About the best the guy's going to be able to do. And that's reasonable for an electric guitar.
Like made out of titanium. Yep.
Actually, David, literally, the Chinese watchmaking business has been around as long as the Swiss one has, and they do a good job. Now, you can buy a super cheap Chinese watch, and when you take it apart, I mean, all the parts are there, but they're not well finished. Or you can spend more on a Chinese watch, and it can be well finished. So that's a thing. They got the technology to make it well. That's the problem.
What do you think of that?
Well, if you're following the the whole rechargeable car business, especially here in North America, people have problems with their battery packs, and people will say, "Oh, what happens when the battery pack goes bad? Then you gotta paperweight." And in China, they've really solved that problem. They have lots of electric cars that have simple swappable battery packs. And when it comes to like getting a recharge, you don't recharge. You go to a place where they swap out your battery pack within just a couple of minutes, and you're gone with a different full battery pack.
On your way.
And that's great because, I mean, if there's ever a problem with your battery pack, well, it's not yours. You're just leasing it, right? It belongs to the battery people, and they'll sort it out, So that takes that whole thing off the shoulder.
A good idea.
Cars themselves, these electric cars are still, I mean, they're for the city, right? You're not going to go on a big, super long trip unless you planned it out, and it just so happens that there's, it's going to work out. You know where the chargers are. And that's really only possible with the Tesla. The others won't let you plan like that, but the Tesla knows where all the chargers are. It can figure it out, but I wouldn't trust any other to tell me I could get there for sure. But around the city, why wouldn't you want, a nice, like you would never go to a gas station virtually ever again, because if you take it home and plug it into just like a normal wall plug, the thing charges in a day. Like it literally takes 24 hours to charge on a regular wall plug, but it's possible. Maybe even longer, because those batteries are getting bigger and bigger. But if you were to take, or even like if you got the plug from they got that thing for your dryer. Yeah, have you got an electric dryer?
Yeah.
Well, the 220 plug for your dryer.
Say that again?
The 220 plug, the big electric plug for your dryer?
Yep.
They got a box you would plug in there, and then you plug in your dryer. And if you ever want to use your dryer, then your dryer will work. No problem at all. But as soon as you're not using your dryer, it uses that same power and reroutes it over to charge your car. So you got a nice, good, powerful, it's not just a regular plug, it's a big plug, right? Yeah. So you got the big plug power. That charges a car friggin' fast at home.
Yeah, 220, like your stove in your dryer, yeah.
Yeah, but when you're at one of these supercharging stations where you drive up, those can be as much as 800 volts, not 220. So they're mega fast. Yeah. That's another level of charging entirely. But if you plug into the 220 at home, you will be full every morning when you leave, guaranteed. In fact, it won't even take long. In fact, if you plug into just a 20 amp circuit of regular 110, it would, again, I think it takes like a couple of days, and your like car is completely full. And you won't, like if you got to go to the store or whatever, you're not going to burn out your entire battery in one little run. It doesn't work like that. You still got a couple of 100 kilometers in each battery charge, couple 100 or 300. They put it on the website, but you can hear I'm obviously into electric cars, but I'm not one of these people who tells you, "Oh, gas cars got to go," or "Gas cars thing of the past."
Yeah, I know.
There's going to be plenty of both kinds of cars for quite some time.
Oh yes.
But you tell me, right now they've
It's not
got
gonna disappear.
they have got fusion figured out. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with what fusion is, but
Yeah.
fission is when things blow up and we get atomic waste, and fusion is where we don't get any waste, we get power and we make water. And they've got that happening in the lab now, and they're eventually going to make that into power plants, power producing plants.
Yeah,
And
well,
that
I have my daughter that was here today. One of her friends made his car run on water, and yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing how this kid did it.
Well, that would be separating water into hydrogen and oxygen and then, combusting it
Yeah.
one way or another. But a fusion plant is like the
Well, that's
perfect
pretty
way
much
of
what it's
making
doing.
electricity. And if they make electricity for free with fusion, then there's no reason we wouldn't all want to have an electric car. Like there'll be enough electricity for any and everyone. And then there's that other argument, which is, how can everybody charge their car? There's not going to be enough grid to, do it. Well, when you have a Tesla car and you have a Tesla charger, your charger is bidirectional, meaning that not only can you charge your car, but if the grid has a demand, it can actually sell power from the battery in the car back to the grid to support the grid during times that it would have to fire up a extra plant, or during times when you would have otherwise had like a brownout. The plugged in cars will make the grid stronger, not weaker.
See, these people that got this argument about all this stuff about electric cars, they got to figure if they're going to build it, they're going to make sure it's going to work. They're going to make sure they got these power stations every block or whatever. It's going to be just like gas stations, man. They're going to be everywhere.
Well, Trump is taking off the some subsidies on the cars down there, but Elon was already asked, if he takes away the subsidies, will you care? He said no, I don't care. We don't need the subsidies. Take them away from everything, but take them away from gas and oil too. And the guy says, well, what about the chargers? Don't you want the subsidy of the chargers to go in? Elon said, do we subsidize gas stations? Did we have to subsidize them when we needed them? No. Just don't worry. Well, Elon says, don't worry. We'll keep on selling our product. We got the best product, and we're going to beat everybody. So do what you want to do. He don't care.
That's right.
There's no reason. He don't care. Got the best product. His product freaking is on the verge of driving it. Do you know what's happening in Austin right now?
No.
I wish we had some people in our chat from Austin. In Austin, Elon's robo-taxi, that means nobody at the wheel, is operating like a dozen or 24 cars.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You can phone up the robo-taxi with the app to come and get you and take you places. And the only thing that's different about it is that somebody from Tesla is sitting in the passenger seat up front because it's that new, right? They're going to be on top of it, but he's not in the driver's seat. He's not driving the car. It's all robo. So
yeah,
here it is.
Some towns they're fucking beating the shit out of the cars and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, that's people, right? If you scare, there are a lot of people out there that get scared when things move forward. Miss Sherry Ward.
Yeah, I was going through Pennies there for a minute. Then I had a challenge to look for a 1970 nickel, and I can't find one.
Well, I don't know. I didn't challenge you.
No, you didn't challenge me, but
okay, I didn't do it.
I just wanted to find one.
And I'm just bitching.
Yeah, brother.
Guitars and life. Stupid people.
Oh,
my fellow stupid Canadians that make me sick, and I want to boot right in the booter.
So how's Mrs. Sherry doing tonight?
Stupid thing.
Tonight I celebrate my love. for you. Holy man, I searched this whole container full of nickels, 81 and older, and I didn't find one 1970. Holy.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't know they were that hard to find.
Well, I knew, I forgot it. I forgot. I did know, but I just forgot.
No, I understand that.
At one time, I did know.
But then I found one.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me. Yeah, when you don't have one, you know, but once you got one, they kind of put it out of your mind. It's not important.
So here's
Where is it?
81 to 1970 I got written on it. So I wonder if one's in this baggie here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Could be in that baggie. Not in that one. This is all 60s, I believe. Yeah, all 60s. Oh, these ones are to be sorted. Not in that one.
No.
Could be in that one. Not in here. All American. Memory is the third thing to go. Holy shit. The third thing to go? Uh-oh. I mean, I forget what the other two things were, but they've already went. Son of
Hi
a
guys, what?
Oop. Oop.
son of a pecker nut. Son of a pecker. Uh-oh. Jerry, help me. Yeah, I'm selling 2 pounds of 1981 and older nickels on eBay for $25, which is 200 nickels. Well, 205 or something maybe. Roughly 200 nickels. Andrew, how you doing, brother? Come on.
Well.
Beaver. Canadian beaver.
I don't know what that is. All right. Just getting something. Dislocated his elbow. Tomorrow morning going Nome, then Anchorage. So he's traveling. He's dislocated his elbow, which hurts.
What the fuck?
Tomorrow morning he's going to Nome and then to Anchorage. That's Andrew.
What happened?
Sounds like his son, Orion, dislocated his elbow.
Right. I think he was talking about this the other day, but I forget.
This happens. Okay.
Well, I hope he'll be okay, buddy. He will be. He's a tough lad, I imagine.
Okay.
You got some 1970 Canadian nickels? Yeah, so do I. I just gotta find them.
I tells you what.
These are all 80 and 81s. 80 and 81. Ow! Your heart's giving me pain. Pain in my mouth.
Not again.
Yes, again.
Some more.
Fucking hurts. I gotta get it checked out, man.
Yeah, since I moved to Alberta, I haven't set up with a new cardiologist yet. I have spent some time at the hospital.
Yeah, you doing all right though?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, okay. I know you're not. You're just lying to me, but that's okay.
I don't expect to be perfect. I wouldn't expect my fucking camera to work properly, though. Back to the alternate. I thought it was working, but it wasn't. I'm fooled.
It lied to you.
Fooled again. Fooled again. No, I'm using an alternate overhead camera that I usually point a different direction, but whatever. It's not that serious. It's stupid. Stuff should just work.
I've been going through my beavers for a friend. I hate there's so many varieties. 1996 attached 6, Sherry. Keep your eye out for them. 96. I found 2 of them. I'll show you. I show you. I show you, Sherry.
I'll be right back.
Lordy, what the- Mama Lee, Mama Lee. Oh, come on. Okay, bang it. Burn up. Jump it, jump it, jump. Oh, and also another thing too. Keep your eye out on the Canadian pennies for the magnetic 2006 no logo. I found three or four. I got 3 out right now. I don't know if I have any more put away, but I know I've got 3 for sure. You know, they're worth a few $100, man. I went through 3 bags my sister got me, and I finally found one in my last few handfuls. There's one. There's the other one. But here's what you want to find on your nickel. See how the 6 penny, Canadian penny. $2006 penny with no mint mark, no logo. AU50, an AU50, I think it's 50, 60 bucks or something like that. Yeah, and that's with the nickel. I found both of them coin roll hunting nickels. Yeah, I was very lucky. And here's the other one. Yeah, no nothing on it. No nothing on it, Jerry. No, no mint mark. No logo. No nothing. And then the rarest 2006 is the 2006 P, and it don't stick to a magnet. Ding, ding, ding. Oh shit! For a minute there, that last D in Canada looked like it was doubled, but it's just the light. Yes, the light. And here's my favorite find: coin roll hunting. I haven't sent it in yet. I'm gonna send it in.
So that's a great big strike error.
I don't know. I don't know if a quarter before this one got clipped, and then the piece that fell off, the clip piece that fell off, got punched into this one. I don't know. You know what I mean? The Canadian quarter. And I don't know if it's an error. I don't know if it was done after. So I'm gonna send it in to see what they say, right? Who know? I've had people tell me it's been done after the mint, and people tell me it's done in the mint. So, but no one knows for sure. Yeah. I just don't know. Locked up. Got that right. It's locked up. Yeah. But I got my little baggie full of coins I want to send in. Up the corner. Yeah. Buddy true. Yeah, baby. So there's the three. Oh, and here's the last one that I found. 2006. I just found that one. And these two here. So depending on the grade, could be anywhere from, well, the last one I found, it's like mint, man. Like it's gonna be up high. It's got a wicked cartwheel. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. Got a wicked cartwheel on it. Really, it's really nice. So I got an MS66. You know, it's $500-600, right? MS67, I think it's up to 800, and 67's the highest. So I'd like to beat that. Like two of them got, or is it one? Yeah, two of them got some black stuff on it. Both of them do. I don't know what it is from, but they're like little black dots right on the rim. But this one, the one I found a couple days ago, doesn't have that on there. They all got good cartwheels. Yeah. So hopefully I hit something. Hopefully. Mama. I forget what this one's worth. I got an 1890 fish scale, and it's got the major error, 1898, I should say. And it's got the errors on all the eyes. It's like where the eyes are like two T's attached kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to show you in a minute here. 1890. Oh yeah, definitely $200 coin. Definitely. Oh mama. I think prices are going up on this one. That's awesome. Here I'll share the page. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. See how, I don't know, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah. See how the eyes are missing a piece of it at the top on the three eyes? 2 in the Victoria and 1 in the DEI. I have that exact coin, 1898. I have it. Oh, what did I just do? You stupid son of a bitch. You stupid son of a There's the Victoria. First eye and the second eye both missing it. And then the DEI. Freaking amazing. I was so lucky to find it. That came when I bought that 600 or 700 of them. I bought it. It cost, I forget how much it cost. Quite a bit. But that's freaking an awesome find. Lucky. And it's in really good condition too, surprisingly. Being freaking a million years old. Got a lot of detail left. Too bad it's got some scratches right across her yap. Must have been talking too much. Baby. I'm sending that in too. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, baby. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky, I think. I think I've been pretty lucky. I do believe so. No, 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 no. What you got? Trolls in trouble with a few of the people from that community. We decided to stop before it got worse. What? What happened? Ding, 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 ding. Did I miss something? Must have. Because I don't know what you're talking about, Jacka. Uh-oh. There's an 85. What the hell? What are you doing in there, Jack? Ooh, ooh, nice. Mm. 89? What? Come on. 82? Must have been drunk doing this one. Huh. That's weird. an 89, an 82, and an 85. Hello. We don't want you. You son of a bitch. Nope, couldn't find any. Couldn't find any. Couldn't find any. Couldn't find any. Why didn't I look in here? A few so-called friends did some pretty low down things because they didn't get their way. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Stalked my wife's Facebook. We called everyone in our town they could connect to us. I'm gonna find out who. Yeah, bud. I understand. If you find out who it is, bud, take care of it, but don't let them know it's you taking care of it. Because if they're gonna do shit like that, they'll 100% rat you out. I'll just walk up behind him and just knock him right out. Seriously. Doesn't take much. Fucking lowlifes. Fucking lowlifes, brother. That's all they are. People have nothing better to do with their lives, but they try to make everyone feel as miserable as they do. You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean? You know? I like to help people. That's what I do. I like to help people. I want to see people succeed. I want to see people happy. You know? I don't want to see people upset and miserable. Fuck. Who the fuck wants to look at that? You know? Yeah, man. Any one of my friends on the street, they tell you. Any one of them ever need anything, and they come to me, they get it. They get it. If I have it, it's theirs. 155%. Yeah, brother. Yeah, you got that right, Sherry. Fucked up people. They all need a good kick in the fucking face. Chicka chicka doo. Chicka 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 mama. Chicka chicka. Holy fuck, you ever ugly. You son of a bitch. Help me, mama. What do we got here? What do we got here? Ooh, a 65. far. And here's something else you can look for too on the 1996 nickel. It's called the Far 6 and the Far 6 and the Near 6. I think that's the Far. I think that's the Far, and this is the Close. Let me see. One's Far and one's Close. Yeah, the bottom one's the close one, the top one's the far one. That's what I was doing, Jerry. I was keeping all the 1996s because I was selling the pairs, and I knew about the attached 6. But I had a guy on eBay, he ordered a pair, or he bought a pair of 96s, Far and Near, and as I was going through them, I found my first attached 6. What goes around comes around. Yeah, exactly, eh? Exactly. Exactly. Oh, got that right, baby. Got that right, baby. Yeah, baby. 710. He's not, he's not a little boy either. He can throw if he has to, I imagine. Yeah, buddy. Get him up, son. Thought that would have looked better, but don't. Oh, mama. Oh, oh. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Kick it. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Mm. Oh, mama. Pring, pring, pring. So what are you guys hearing about the American penny? What's going on with it? What's going on with it? Somebody tell me. $53. 53. I hear it's going away, but I don't know. Huh. All right. Well, I got 3, 4. I got 4 people that are getting me boxes. Next year to the last. of this. Yeah, I got 4 boxes coming from people in the States, and it's costing me close to $100 Canadian each. You know, but it's worth it to me. Because I missed out on the. Well, I wasn't even collecting when the Canadian pennies went out of circulation. It's crazy. It's crazy how much I've accomplished. I don't know. I guess I can't say accomplished. Accumulated, I guess you could say. I can't believe how much I accumulated in the last 5 years of collecting. You know, I only come on YouTube to find. I didn't even know anything about YouTube. I just knew it was a place to go look to find information. And I went on because I was going through wheat pennies and Canadian pennies because I was sick, for a while, right? When I was living off grid, I got really sick. Had to move back home, and then got looking through my pennies. Went on YouTube, met all you crazy fucking bastards, and then I just went crazy of spending money. I spent a lot of money. I did okay though. I made a lot back, but I just spent it back on coins again anyway. Son of a bitch, he says. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, fucker. Get off me. Get off me. I wonder why I put these in the baggie for. I don't know why I saved these. They've been in the baggie for a friggin' long time. They're just Canadian quarters. What's going on here? I like that one. I do. Yep. I do. I do. I do. Hmm. Guess I should put these in flips, eh? Well, here's some more. And then I got a bunch of Americans ones too. Oh, and a fatty. Oh, what are you doing in here? Bunch of Mounties, I guess I had. I didn't know. I got a whole roll of them right here. Ding, 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 ding. Mama, oh mama, mama. Oh, lucky watching, mama. Oh, I wonder what all these American ones I got it for. Oh. Gee, I don't even ever remember seeing this one before. Huh. There's a lot of cool coins you guys got in America. No, gobble gobble. Is that a turkey? Looks like a turkey. Looks like a turkey to me. I know I have a jug of these around somewhere. I used to use for that game we played. Oh, here's an old one. Oh, a 65. Son of a bitch. Close, but no cigar. Oh, here's a cool one. Yeah, I forget about all these ones. Oh. Maybe I can't remember collecting these. Maybe these are all the different states. I don't know. A 97 and a 67 for some reason. Hmm. Yeah, I must have collected them just for all the different states, I think. Must have. Hey man, it's a friggin' surprise, right? You gotta look at it that way, buddy. Hey man, at least you get it, right? That's the most important thing. At least you get it. Yeah, I do. Oh, you guys. Stop picking on me. Fuck off. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, I swear. That's all right. One time I sent Sherry friggin', I don't even know, 30 or 40 all painted quarters. You know, it took me a long time to get them. And then, or I mean to mail them to her. And then I ended up mailing to her old address. Fuck's sakes. So then I had to get them all together again and then send them to the right address. I think it took like a year. Remember that, Jerry? Holy, what a mess up I did. I was so pissed off at myself. Son of a bitch, I said. Son of a bitch. But I finally got there. Ding, 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 ding. Yep, the women love me, Sherry. The women love me. What? True story. Come on, baby. Woo-hoo. Ding, 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 ding. Fuck you, dirty prick. Yeah, dirty prick. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find all my other American quarters to see if I have every state. Because if I don't have every state, I'm gonna have to ask someone, you guys, to help me out, get me some of the quarters that I need. I don't know. I don't know if is there a book for that? Must be a book for that. I'll have to check into that. Hey, Johnny. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh, 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 oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. Yeah, one good thing, I would throw a lot of the BU pennies. I threw a lot of them separate, and I never did search them. Hey, dude, where'd you go? So hopefully, I can find a couple more 2006s. That'd be awesome.
Is this thing working now?
I hear you.
Yay.
I
It,
hear you,
it
brother.
wasn't for a while, but I don't think I said anything intelligent.
No?
Nah, I don't think so. It wasn't important.
Well, that's okay then.
Yeah, you missed nothing. Though I was thinking I should go on sing for a while before the night is through, and I
Yeah,
was
okay.
gonna let you know, not
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna shut
leave.
it down. 2:30. So
All right, bro.
I got
Catch you next
shit
time.
I'm supposed to do tomorrow, but I probably won't. Yeah, but I'm glad you came up, man.
Talk to you later.
All right, brother. Have a good one. See ya. Oh, mama. I might have to open up a couple bags that I have for sale. I got a couple, two or three. I can't remember. I either got two or three bags that I haven't opened up that my sister got for me. I might have to take them off my eBay and just open them up. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes before my sister gets more. Can't believe her bank is still getting them for me. It's amazing. Another good thing about my sister's bank is that they've been getting me some old bills too. Just before I asked, because I asked my sister to see if she'd get me $1,000 bill, right? And the lady said about a week or two or a month or something, I forget exactly, but they had one and it came in a plastic thing, she said, and they sent it back to get destroyed or whatever. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. If I was a week or a month or whatever, a little bit earlier, I could have had it. I could have had it. Yeah, and a lot of the 70s, 80s, and the 90s, a lot of them are doubled. Especially 78, 79. Some of them are doubled so much, man. It's like almost two full dates beside each other. It's pretty cool. Mama, mama, mama. Oh man. The 1985 was in there. The way I looked at it, I don't know. It looked like a pointed five, but it's not. It scared me. It scared me, Sherry. Oh, come on, baby. I remember one night I found two pointed fives in one night, and I don't know what I did with them. I never could find them after. And I forgot about them for a few days, and I don't know where they went. I just have no idea. I know I put them away somewhere, but could never find them. Here's a 1979 double, pretty good. You sent them to me? What? I know I sent the pointed five to Pizza Man, Pizza Dude. I don't know if you got him or he got him or who got him. That's $100 penny, you know. You're welcome. Just because I love you. Did you get that, Penny, Carrie? Or did Pizza Guy get it? There's a pretty good double. Is it a doubler? Oh, nice. Good for you. Good for you. I think I've only sold one. I've only sold one for under $100 on eBay, and that was the last one I had. It was pretty beat up though. But every other one I sold on eBay went up over 100 Canadian. Yeah, man, you'll do all right with that one day. If you ever need to. Oh, you want to hit the bad part about the last one I sold? It's stuck in Chicago. No worries. It's stuck in Chicago. It's been stuck in Chicago since May 24th. Hasn't moved. And now I'm fighting with the post office, because I got insurance on it, obviously. And I don't know what's going on. They're making me wait to the 27th. So I got to wait, what, 4 more days. Sold one for $10. Fuck off. Look at Sherry, if you're going to sell any more at a low price like that, please sell them to me. Please. Please, Sherry. Promise me. Sherry. They're so hard to find, man. And you're not going to find them anymore because nobody gets pennies anymore, you know? Yeah, someone took advantage of you, bud. You can go check my sold section on my eBay. It'll tell you what I sold them for. I'm not lying to you. I only lie to you if I have to, and I don't have to. Like, I lie to you if so your feelings wouldn't get hurt. But that's the only time I lie to you. I had no reason to lie. That's weird, man. On my loop, that 8 on the bottom is doubled, but I can't see it on here. It's really weird. Huh. Really weird. Wonder why that is. Weird. Very weird. Oh, if you ever want to get rid of another one, let me know. Kind of suck to buy something back that I give away, but I'd do it. Or we can always trade something too if you want it. You know. I'm gonna go one of these days because I got this room here. This is like kind of like my main office, and then I got another room, another spare room that I put all the stuff that I'm selling on eBay, and then I got one spot I put all my pennies in. Well, it's not just it's a big spot. So I'm searching every single penny I have in this room, taking it over to that room, marking on the container, bag, whatever it's in, searched for 85s and 2006s. So now I'm going to have to, when I'm done this, I'm going to take it from there and then search for all the 2006s P magnetic. And there's another one I'm going to search for too. I can't remember what it is right now. But I wish I would have started searching for all of them, so I wouldn't have to do it twice. But I messed up. I didn't know about the P magnetic one. I don't know, that's my excuse anyway. And I have a lot of pennies, man. Millions. I'm not even exaggerating. I have boxes and boxes and boxes. And a lot of bags now, too. I've probably got about 10, 15 bags now. 2 or 3 bags not opened, but they're for sale, so can't touch them unless I take them off eBay, which I might. I just might. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Okay. One more handful. One more handful. You ever notice searching pennies is like going fishing? It's like one more cast, before you leave. And then that one more cast is like 10 more casts. And you want to take one more. Well, it's the same with pennies. It's like one more handful and I'll stop. And it's like, fuck. One more. And then one more. It's hard to stop, man. For me, I don't know about anyone else, but that's the way it is for me. I went to get new glasses thinking that it would be better. And I think the idiot screwed up, man. I can't see as good as I used to. All right, Sherry. I appreciate you hanging out with me, buddy. 710. Davey, if you're still here, anyone that's still here, I appreciate you. I do. I really do. I really, really do. Yes, I do. What do we got here? What do we got here? See, you can tell I don't have a wife or a girlfriend. I get to use my Tupperware to put pennies in. And I can't even get myself in trouble. How you like me now, biatch? All right. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, good night, everyone. Love you, Sherry. See you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Love you, Boris.